Hey everybody, it is Megan Elizabeth with AboveRubyStudio.com doing another Tuesday tutorial sponsored by SteppingStoneDecor.com. I'm really excited for this. Nate and I just absolutely love our house and our life, if you haven't already been able to tell by my videos and posts as of recent, but we live in like our dream house, to be honest with you, and I am like just so excited. And there's this really cute transfer from Couture called Farm Sweet Farm is the name of the transfer. And I wanted to show you how you can use Couture even in your scrapbooking and paper crafting. I have done this many times on cards and I want to do it on a scrapbook layout as well. So I'm going to show you how to do it. There are a few tricks that you're going to need to know and remember, especially when you're doing it with paper, because the transfers like to be sticky and you want them to stay sticky and keep them sticky for life, but you can't have it overly sticking to your paper, or one, it will ruin your scrapbook paper and your transfer. So sometimes doing it with a brand new transfer is not the thing I recommend most, but if you do a trick called fuzzing, where you get a lot of lint on the back of the transfer before placing it down, you can wash all the fuzz off when you're done and it won't overly stick to your cardstock. So what we're going to do is use a pair of or a towel or your pants, either way. I have a towel here. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut these out. I'm going to write what they are from on the back, and I'm going to decide how many of these beautiful farmhouse images I want to utilize on this layout. I'm going to be using just some basic craft cardstock, and then this is paper from the Share What You Love designer paper series, and then I'm using the Buttermilk Couture chalk paste. It all is listed on the 2017 supply sheet that's posted at AboveRubyStudio.com, as well as inside She Makes Club. If you have any questions, let me know. Everything is there with their item numbers as well. And I have my photo here. We're going to come back to that in a minute. We're going to start by, this is Farm, and this is Sweet. And I already cut out a mason jar that has the word love in it as well with my Cricut. Oh, excuse me. With my Cricut, I actually have this cut file saved inside She Makes Club as well for the month of September. All right, we're going to start by fuzzing the heck out of this. You know what? Maybe we do want to use our photo first. So what I thought I wanted to do, and I didn't completely plan this out yet, to be honest with you, I kind of wanted the photo to be on the designer paper and then the craft cardstock be the main elements. So what we're going to do is place the photo down on here, kind of with as much edging as I want, and we're going to trim it out. This isn't a special picture size. I order my prints through Snapfish. I order about 100 once, well actually I order 100 pretty much once a month because you get 100 free prints, you just pay shipping. So I love that, and this goes so great with this. So we'll see how this all goes together. I'm kind of thinking I want it to go down here, but I want to make sure my words all fit first. So I'm thinking we fuzz that. I want to make sure this goes all the way down in this corner. So if I get this all the way down in this corner here, how low can my picture go? Probably about right there. Let me grab a pencil. Or a white gel pen. Because I'm going to do faux stitching anyway. So if I put it down here and know I'm alright, I think I'll be okay. Alright. We'll start at the bottom. So like I said, this is going to go all the way down in this corner here. I'm not pressing it down too hard. This is a brand new This is a brand new Couture chalk paste. I just opened it to share it and show it off in a live just the other day. And I'm just going to grab my squeegee Make sure it's a creamy yogurt-like consistency. I did just stir it the other day, so I'm not going to go make sure all the pigments didn't settle. It should be just fine. It's still pretty creamy. You just want it to be a creamy yogurt-like consistency. And I'm just going to swipe it over the entire transfer. Now, I'm not going to push it too hard down because this is paper, so I'm going to do it with very light hand. But I do want to make sure that the entire silk screen is filled in. Now, I am using this one twice, so I'm going to have to be extra careful too, because I want to use it at the top of my scrapbook layout just the same. Okay, so there we have that. I'm going to peel it back very gently. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, and we're going to go all the way in the top corner, pretty much the same way. So top and bottom corner. Again, I'm not pressing it down too hard. I'm just swiping it, filling in all the holes of the transfer sheet. I actually am doing it a little bit thicker on my paper than I do on my other DIY projects, just so I make sure all the holes are filled in without pressing the transfer too hard. It's pretty simple. Peel it up. My goodness. And then I'll just wash this off and then wipe it off with a disinfectant wipe really good on the back, and that'll get all the fuzz off of the back, and it'll stick right back down to its backing sheet to reuse this transfer later on. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. And then we're going to use our sweet down here. Actually, I kind of want to do it in a different color. I know I said I was going to highlight just the buttermilk, but I think we're going to grab Garden Herb. It would look really pretty with Storm too. I'm going to grab the other color. I'm going to grab Storm. Or should I grab Garden Herb? I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to grab Garden Herb. Garden Herb and Jam Currant were the colors I featured last month. So we're going to have to stir this one up a little bit though. Okay, stir this guy up to get a little pigment and color separation in there, not a big deal. Okay, again, I want to fuzz the sweet really good. I'd rather it stick to the lint because the lint will wash off versus it sticking to the paper and ripping the paper or ruining the transfer that doesn't wash off. Okay, so I want the corner of my S to kind of be up here where farm ends. And we'll swipe this across. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. I want this to dry for a second before I go too far with this. I'm going to cut out the little rooster here and let's just see. This will fit right here. I think it will. I think it will. I think it'll be really cute too. Okay, so that should be good and dry. So I want the top of this T to be what we're using, and I'm going to do it still in the Garden Herb. So it's going to be like it comes out of the top of there. Somebody leave me a comment with what it's called. It cannot just be called wind direction thingy. Oh no, it's not. So cute. And now I'm going to grab my picture. We were out taking a walk and we were setting up a trail camera because we have deer that roam up here and we like to take pictures of them with the trail camera. So we took a picture of us looking back at our house. It's not the best angle of our house, but it's just something we really like and enjoy. So it's a fun way to say farm sweet farm. Oh my goodness, I'm in love. Okay, let's see here. Do I want to use the jar or do I want to keep going with, I think I'm going to use the jar right down here. And then I'm going to use these little stemmy thingies to kind of complete it out. And we'll use buttermilk again. Again, I'm just gonna wash off the transfer when I'm done. I'm gonna wipe it off with a disinfectant wipe to get all the fuzz off of it. And then I'll let it dry with the sticky side facing up, and it'll go right back onto its backing sheet to use it again on wood, on chalkboards, on another scrapbook project, another card. I can use it on, again, I think I said my chalkboard. I can use it on burlap, pretty much anything you can imagine you can use this with. Okay. So these are super, super cute. Before I adhere this down, I'm just gonna place it gently. Swipe it across. Place this down gently. I'm gonna swipe it across up here. It just gives a totally different look than if you were to stamp or to do anything else with it. And I love that. And it's so easy. There. And I want to do one more, but I want it to dry just a second more. That's so cute. Okay. Oh, it's not high enough. I didn't go high enough. Oh well. We can place another 2 down if we need to. The jar's too low for how I placed it. Probably smudged that one a little bit too, but that's okay. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Okay. White gel pen. Let's go around the edges. Just adding a little bit of like dotting around with a gel pen. Nothing too fancy, just something here and there. Okay, I'm gonna scrape this back in, set that there, close this up, and we should be good to set down our mason jar. There we go. A nice blooming jar. And actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fold this back and cut this lip off here so it has like an opening to it. Stinkin' cute. Perfect. Goes all the way at the bottom there. A little bit of adhesive. And there you have it. Pretty simple, but but a whole lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this Tuesday tutorial. If you guys have any questions at all, of course, you can reach out at any time. Ask away. I'd love to hear from you. Enjoy the moments, and I'll see you again soon here at Above Ruby's Studio and SteppingStoneDecor.com. Bye-bye.